There are a few ways to view and organize data to make it useful to us. Records are constantly being added to or changed, so we want to be sure that we see an up-to-date view. Lists display records. Here are incidents. Here are change requests. Here are HR cases. I'm going to use incidents, but we can apply all the techniques I'm about to demonstrate to all the list types. Here we have options for displaying lists according to the name of the module, such as all. These are all incidents, indicated here. Each row is a record. Each column is a field from the record. Across the title bar are options such as the List Control menu, New, and Search. New will open the form based on the list we are viewing. I want to adjust this list to view records relevant to me. When you do this, you do not need to follow the order I use. Actually, it's perfectly normal to play with the different settings. It's a fluid system, meaning you can change it as and when you need to. I want to search for all records in this list with the word server anywhere in the text. I will add an asterisk before server and press return. I also want to narrow the records by the number. I'll click this magnifying glass icon, which makes search available for each field. Enter percentage and the search term. This will display all records that end with what I searched for. This shows how the records are filtered in a breadcrumb. As we add more filters, this breadcrumb will display all the conditions. There are two ways to add more conditions to the filters. First is the right-click method. If we see records we want to focus on or not focus, right-click them to display the options Show Matching or Filter Out. For situations when the records don't appear here, the second option is to click this funnel. This gives us the control to build out the conditions by typing them in. I'll use both, starting with the right-click method. I want to filter out this one. And this. Those filtered out are indicated by these exclamation marks. I want to show all that match this record. Now using the second option, the filter funnel. In this field I want multiple conditions to display. This displays the conditions already added. I want some more. Click Run to close and focus on the list. This displays all the conditions that are applied to this list. I've changed my mind about just this condition. To remove it, I'll click to the left. The list is not showing me the fields I want to see, and there are some fields here that are not that important to me. To change this, click the Personalize List button. Select and then click the arrow, or double-click. Organize in order of how you want the columns to display. Choose which of these options are important. Then click OK. Here I see that my columns have changed. Also, the gear now has a green dot to indicate that this list is personalized. To order the list according to this field, toggle between ascending or descending. I want to see the records grouped according to the people they are assigned to. I'll select this menu, Group By, and then Assign To. I'll save this filter as my team. Here's where I'll find it from now on. Over time, records in this list will be added and removed depending on whether they meet the filter criteria. To display all records again, click here. If you feel you've made this list confusing, click the gear and reset to start again. I'll need to revisit this customized list many times, so I will click this option to store it as a favorite. Give it a name, an icon, and color. The benefit of saving this as a favorite is that we can search for it in the Filter Navigator. However, if you like to keep this favorites list tidy, using the Save Filter option will be better for you, especially for filter sets you're likely to use less often. Another method is to drag from the Filter Builder over to Favorites. To make sure the entire filter is added to Favorites, be sure to drag the last condition. Here's the place to adjust its name, color, and icon. My colleague is new and to save them time figuring out which filters they need, I will share this list. Right-click on the final condition and click Copy URL. Message the link. If you're a recipient of a customized list view, copy the URL into your browser. Click Create Favorite. Your favorite is here. If you don't see the same records, you don't have the same permissions as the person who sent it. Please check with your colleague or manager. This list displays this number of records. To see others, click these arrows. To change how many are shown, select the Additional Actions menu, choose Show and click your preferred number. The fewer that there are on a page, the faster the page will load. A list that's important to check, and even to mark as a favorite, is My Work. This will display all records that are assigned to us. How do we search for records? Perhaps we want to check for an existing record to prevent creating a duplicate. Or we have some information about the record and want to find it. This is how we use Global Search. It's on the upper right and designed to allow us to enter a search term quickly, type it in, and hit Return. We'll see how many results there are. On the right we see all the applications and modules in which the search term has been found, including the number of records. As we scroll down, we see a truncated number in each module. To see all results as a list, click this link. I've found the record that I need to edit. I'll change what I need. And click Update. That's how we view and organize records on the Now platform.